Yeah, so this it didn't turn into a shoot, it turned into an argument, but we cleared it up right afterwards. So I was on a show. I don't know what year it was. It was, and I'm trying to think where we were. I don't know where we were, but I was the heel. I think I was the heel and she was the baby face, right? But the thing was, they had the locker rooms like baby face and heel separate. So, like, you really couldn't get together before the match unless you like met somewhere secret. You know, they were trying to keep it old school, whatever. And the guys, I felt bad for the guys because they were really nice kids. I don't remember what fed, I don't remember where we were, but they were saying like their families were there to, it was like their big show of the year or something. And they were going over things and like nowhere to be found. Like she didn't hear any of what was going on, right? So when we go out, she didn't hear anything. She didn't know any spot. Like, I don't know where she was. I didn't see her. We go to the ring, and like the whole time, the heels are getting their heat. So I'm cheating. And then the spot, and I thought that her partner, the guy, was going to tell her spot. Like, you know, she comes in, saves the day, she beats the crap out of me. And she was the one that was supposed to be standing at the end because I was doing all the cheating, you know. So when the time comes to get in the ring, she stands on the outside and folds her hands and says, I'm not getting in there. And I said, what? Because I'm thinking, all right, you're supposed to kick my ass now. And there's the heat, the big calf fight, and boom, she's going to beat me up. She refused to get in the ring.
Oh, wow.
And killed the whole finish. And she just stood there. I'll never forget. She stood there with her arms crossed. And we were friends. I think we were even working with each other. So it just, everything fell apart after that. And I stood there with my finger up my ass, like, what do I do? You know, so I just got out of the ring and I let the guys go into the finish. What was I supposed to do?
Yeah.
So we got to the back and I cut a promo on her in front of everyone. And she screamed back at me, you didn't give me any spots. I said, you were the hero. You were supposed to kill me. I said, didn't you communicate with your partner? And the guy goes, well, she never asked me what was going on. And I never saw her until we were supposed to walk through the curtain. So I didn't have time to tell her. It was a mess. But I literally got in and I kept saying to her, come in the ring. And she's like, I'm not getting in the ring. I'm not getting. That was the first time anything like that ever happened. You know, and I just felt bad for the guys because they had a big schmoz at the end and it was just a mess. And like her and I made up like after that, but I tried to explain to her, like, you were saving the day. You were the big hero, big baby face, like Spirit of 76. She wasn't hurt, but she was going to run in and save the day and all this stuff. She refused to get in the ring.
Oh my gosh, that's unbelievable.
It was so, but then she just said, you were getting all your heat. And I said, that's what heels do. You were like, how do you not know what a heel does? You grab the ref. I'm going to cheat. The ref, like she was never grabbing the ref. The ref kept going to her because he knew, like I would say, go to, and then I would just come up and I would choke the guy or just get in the heat. So then when she were to attack me, I thought the place would erupt. Never happened. She wouldn't get in the ring. And I was just like, mother. This is like,
yeah, that's ridiculous. So then, sorry, so you guys are able to make. So then, let's just say it's the next show, right? Are you thinking in the back of your head, like, if you guys were to have something else happen, do you have to remind her, hey, don't do this again? Or
I don't think I ever worked with her after. It's just not a personal thing. It was just we never got booked again together. But if I did,
that's what I mean.
I would have made sure that she was there to hear what was going down because you can't rely on other people. You know, but her partner kept saying, well, she was nowhere to be found. I don't know if she was like, I don't know what the deal was, but it was so weird. Like the locker rooms were so far from each other like heel and baby face. So
Mhm.
I didn't see her until we got to the ring. Like we got there and we got ready a little bit together. But then when I went to go over the match with the guys, she was gone. I don't know where she was. But and like I said, no, I don't know. We patched everything up that night, but I had to explain to her. I'm like, you're in the business longer than I am. You should know.
Yeah.
I was just getting the heat. You were going to get all the accolades. Well, I said, why didn't you ask? You know, and I screamed at her in front of that whole locker room.
Wow,
And
damn.
she just stood there and she tried to fight back, but she had no rebuttals because she was wrong.
Right.
And I was just like, God. And I just felt bad for those two guys because they were so excited. I think we were main event. They were so excited because like their families were there, their parents, and I don't know if they had girlfriends. I don't know who was there, but the match got ruined and the finish was all messed up and it just was like, wah, wah.
So, are you trying to say that that's an instance where wrestling got real?
Wrestling. I think it got real. I was mad at her and I felt bad for the two guys, you know, but it's like, I just thought you could read things. And then like, if she got in the ring when she was supposed to, I could have told her, okay, beat the to me. I will tell you will get up, blah, blah, blah. No, she was like, no, you do your heel thing. Oh, she was saying to me. And I'm just like, oh my God, how do you not know?
At this point,
I don't know. I don't know. But that's what happened and I'll never forget it. And it's the only time that things went so that I had no control over it. So